Good morning and welcome to another session with me and Les. We're down at the Golden Mile today, and the reason for going back down there is I've not been able to get out for a week, so it's nice to be able to get out again. And the second reason is I now have the Vanquish 540 standard, so I've paired that up with my Equinox wireless headphones and been down to the Golden Mile. So this is how we got on.
Oh, good morning. Down on the Golden Mile again this morning with Les, and we've been here for approximately about 50 minutes, and I've worked my way along from the Sealife Adventure all the way to this little shop down by my little beach, which is literally right behind me. That's what I'm making a beeline for, and all I've found so far is 2p, and I didn't even detect that. I saw it on the surface, and when I waved the coil over it, it wasn't even giving a signal. But I have just had my first coin, which I got a signal for, and believe it or not, it's another 2p. But I am out with a different machine today, which I'm not yet used to. I'm out with my my new Vanquish 540. All the tones on it are slightly, well, extremely different actually, and I'm kind of gradually coming to terms with it. But I have dug a lot of aluminium. It's all fooled me today because all the tones are different. The 23, for example, is a lot higher pitched, so if I got a nugget, it's an awfully lot more higher pitched, the signal, than I'm used to. But it's a very lightweight machine. It's not a bad little machine. I've got the 540 standard, and I've got it connected to my my Equinox wireless headphones by Bluetooth, so no cables, as you can see. Les, I haven't seen Les since we first started. He's way off down there somewhere, and oh, I can see him. He's still right down on the very edge, down by the Sealife Adventure. He was trying to get as much wet sand done today as he possibly could. It's actually quite cold. There's a slight breeze, but when you're in it, it's absolutely freezing. But anyway, my first coin that I found with this detector from a signal is 2p. Right, I thought I'd give my little coin beach one last little go over. Obviously trying it out with the Vanquish as well, and I've just worked up literally from the water. I've come along once, I've gone back once, I've come along once, I'm turned, and as I'm turning here, a nugget. A lovely 23 signal, pulled out from right on the edge here, another nugget. Les is still way off down there somewhere. It's certainly changed here. The little cuts that I showed you in previous videos up top here have gone, and it's just one big cut now. So, and the beach seems to have leveled out slightly, so I'm going to take a slow work up here. And the reason I'm going so slow is this Vanquish is a very noisy little bugger. It picks up every little tiny signal, and it's just constantly chirping away in your ear. I've tried the sensitivity, but it's not making any difference at all. So I'm working very slowly, looking for those numbers. I'm not so much listening now, but I'm looking for the numbers on the screen, because it's just constantly chirping. You can't really make any signals out of it. Though I did get this nugget on an audible signal, and I went over it. It was a bit noisy around it because of these slabs. I think there's some kind of iron or something in these as well. So it was picking up all sorts of signals, but right in amongst it, there was a crisp little 23, and that's the result. The first nugget with a Vanquish. Right, I've got another 23 signal. So this one's a bit more jumpy than the others. I thought I'd do my first live dig of the day. There's 23 on my screen, as you can see. Right, but it's a very, very high pitched signal, alarmingly high pitched. And it's hurting my ears because I put the volume right up so you can hear it on the camera. Right, we'll have a coin. It's not a nugget. Oh, that's another one of those tokens. What are these here? JPM or Bellfruit, something like that. It's another one of those slot tokens that I found previously on this beach. Yeah, it's definitely what they are. They're slot machine tokens. Right, I've got another 23 signal. Now you bear in mind this beach has been done twice already by the Equinox. Right, it's not 23 anymore, it's now 21. So it's I'm kind of kneeling towards a bit of aluminium now. I don't know what we got this time. We have got I have no idea. We got something. Nothing any good, just like a little strip of brass or something like that. Alright, let's keep going. Right, next coin I found, which has been a long time coming, I haven't found anything for ages, little 5p piece. Yeah, I've just been speaking to Les, who's there, and he has filmed nothing. He's found very little. My coin beach is way off down there now, the little beach I've been doing today. I've done the last few videos actually. The one I had the nugget and the little token off today. Yeah, I mean I've come all the way from there to here without really finding anything at all. Maybe a couple of like a penny and a 2p and whatever, which I don't normally film. But we're really struggling today. There's just nothing around. I mean, I've just come up to the, I've just come back as far as the Sealife Centre. Our cars are literally parked over there, and I'm kind of umming and ahhing about going up now and get my drone out and have a little fly with my drone. The intention today is to pack up at 8 o'clock, and it's now 7:15, and get the drone out and film a new opening. What we want to do is we want to have an opening specifically for beach for when we do our beach sessions, and another opening for specifically when we do fields. So brought the drone out today to do that, so I'm kind of thinking about doing it. But Les is having a really poor day. I'm not having a particularly good day. I've not found a single 20p piece yet. So yeah, the Vanquish it's a good little machine, don't get me wrong, it's a good little machine. It's just the tones, I'm struggling with the tones, and all the rubbish that I don't normally dig is coming up with the same kind of tones as 20p's, 50p's and that. So I've probably walked over half a dozen 20p's today without even realising it. But I'll keep going, and don't get me wrong, I'll keep going. I am enjoying it. I mean, it's a lovely day, you know, the sun's coming up. Yeah, so I'll give it another 3/4 of an hour, and then I'm going to dig the drone out, and I might film a little bit of that to stick on the back end of this video, just to show you how we do our filming and whatever. But anyway, I'm not going to find anything standing here chatting, so let's keep going.
Morning, back near the Sealife Centre again. Been detecting up and down this beach now for about 2 hours this morning. I worked all the way along. There's Darren somewhere there, if you can see him. All the way up there, right up. I went up to the old jetty up there and back. All I've dug was aluminium all the way. I had a 5p, I think, and a couple of pennies. And this is the first. Well, it's a trusty old 20p. I've already seen it. Come right up on the beach. And it's a really old 20p. In the right state, that one. Yeah, well, that's the first decent coin of the morning. The rest has been just scrap. Oh yeah, I found some sunglasses as well, with one lens missing, so I can't wear them. But there you go, 20p.
Right, second hole in succession, another 5p piece. Yeah, I don't think today's going to be very good. I'm just filming these now so we can get a video out. Don't normally bother filming these, but there you go. Next coin. There's no 5p piece. And I don't know what's going on with Les, but he's gone back to his car again, left his machine up there. So he seems to be having a few issues this morning. But anyway, another 5p. Right, I've just had another coin here, and it looks like a little bronze coin, a little brass coin, but it's not, it's actually silver. So that's the third 5p piece in a row, which I've just dropped. Yeah, third 5p in a row. Les is back out with us again now, and I think I saw him filming, so he might have found something. So anyway, that's another 5p, third one in a row.
Well, this signal's coming up as a lovely 22 to 25. I think I can see it just under the surface here. Yeah, toy car. Look at that. Lovely colour. Okay, well this signals are 23, 22, 23, 24. It's a little silver coin. I don't think it's silver, but it's a foreign coin. Yeah, it might be an American dime or something, isn't it? They can't see it's really. I see some sort of writing on there. No, I don't know. Have to show that in the roundup at the end. Yeah. Well, that's the most interesting thing so far, anyway. Yeah, this giving a really good signal. It's only a 20p, but it's a really good signal that was given. It was quite deep as well. It's a good 5-6 inches deep, that was. But yeah, another 20p. So nearly got me bus fare home. Well, halfway. I can walk the rest.
Right, next coin, another 5p. Can't believe it. I just had a lovely 23 signal a minute ago, but it turned out to be a bit of rubbish. Lovely, crisp, really loud, crisp 23. I live dug it, bit of rubbish, so I'm not going to add that to the video. But yeah, next coin, 5p number 4 in this little session up here. I've just had a penny. Well, obviously I don't film them. Now desperation for enough footage to make a video. 5p, number 6 for the day, but number 5 for this little area. And I'm now moving up a little bit further up to catch up with Les. The time is 5 to 8, so I'm going to give it about another half an hour and then have a little fly around with the drone. So 5p number 6. This is getting silly now. Another one. I seem to have days like that, but I seem to keep finding the same coin over and over again. But there you go, another 5p. Alright, you guessed it. Another one. Here comes Les, so I'm going to have a quick chat with Les and see what he's found. Well, I think there's 8 of these now today, 5p's. Oh, he's extra digging something.
Hello?
You doing any better yet?
Well, I have found a foreign coin. I can't see what it is. Right, we know.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Big dewdrop.
Oh no, it's this bloody wind. Oh, you found a little car as well.
There we go. That card doesn't work, by the way.
Doesn't work?
Yeah.
Well, it's your card.
I'll have to, yeah.
But you put the other one in?
Yeah, I put the other one, worked fine. So it's actually the card, not the GoPro. Been moaning about the GoPro all this time. I don't know what that is. I thought it was a dime at first, but
Yeah, it's not a dime. Not American.
No, it looked like the White House thing on there.
No, it ain't got a portrait on it, is it? It's a...
No. Token or something, is it? Can't see it.
I think I've had something like this before. Probably one of those... oh, it's one of those electric box keys.
Oh, it's electric.
Or a shed.
Radiator key.
Oh, it could be a radiator. Hang on, is it triangular inside? No, it's square.
Square. That's what I
Oh, it could be a radiator one.
Yeah.
The electric box are triangular.
Small for a
Yeah.
radiator.
I don't know what that is until you've cleaned it up and done a bit of research on it, mate. It's going to be one of those Croatian coins or something like that.
It's a lot. Yeah, probably is, isn't it? Yeah. I can see 10 on there, actually. 10.
It's not Bani, is it? B-A-N-E-I?
No.
Is there Moldovan, I think, or
no,
Bulgarian?
Oh, God. I don't know what that says. O-S.
I have actually no idea. I don't think I've seen one like that before, so it's probably a unique one for us. It's a new one. Right, I'm going to pack it up soon.
Don't know.
What?
Won't embarrass himself.
I've had a serious run of 5p pieces. I think I've had 7 going on now. 8 altogether.
No, that's it. I had a penny, another penny.
Now, I've had a penny, but I haven't had a 20p piece all day.
Oh, I've had one.
Oh, I haven't had any. I think the beach may have finally dried up with 20p pieces.
Yeah.
Either that or that machine just does not like them.
It's all aluminium though, the whole lot. All different signals. You know,
Yeah.
you can't.
Well, these 5p's have basically saved my bacon today. And I've actually been filming them now because I'm not finding anything else.
Yeah. Yeah, not good.
No.
Well, it's absolutely littered, isn't it, with signals, but...
There's loads of aluminium. Every 15 I've dug today, and I've dug quite a few, every single 15 I've dug, 15, 16, it's been aluminium.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the Titan could have been out there.
Yeah, there's not a lot down the bottom, is there? It's very, it's very sanded in down the bottom.
Yeah.
This whole beach is layered. It's like steps going up now where the height of the tide's been dropping each day. You see where each tide has pushed the sand up.
Yeah, you can see it.
Right. Anyway, that's a strange old ship out there, isn't it?
Yeah. Yang Ming. It says
Yang Ming, Chinese.
I thought when it was here. Big one, isn't it?
Yeah. Probably a car ferry out of Tilbury, isn't it, I would have thought. So anyway, let's keep going.
Right, got this little signal here, 19, jumping from 18 to 23, but looking like it's 18, 19. I can see it just there. Can't make out what it is. Looks like a little... don't know. Like a little figure, I think. Yeah, I think it's a little little figure on a stand thing. Don't know what that is. I have to give that a clean up and see what that is. Yeah.
Right, well, that wasn't the best session in the world. Les and I both struggled. I found the machine I was using to be very sensitive. I did muck about with the sensitivity, but it didn't seem to make an awful lot of difference. As far as judging the machine, it's difficult to judge it really, because there's not really an awful lot to find down near the Golden Mile. Not until the tourism starts again in a few months' time. But would I recommend it to anyone? Yeah, I'd recommend it. I mean, in my personal opinion, and bearing in mind I've only actually used it this once on a beach that has been done to death, yes, I would recommend it to someone else, but not as a replacement for the Equinox, because I think the Equinox is far superior, but that's basically because that's what I use more often than not. But as a standalone machine, I think it's a very worthy machine. It's a good little machine. It's cheap. I mean, it cost me £399 from Crawford's. A bit of a shout out for Crawford's there. Their service was absolutely superb, very friendly, and I'd recommend them to anyone. So if anyone wants to buy a metal detector, go to Crawford's. I am not in any way connected to Crawford's. They're not paying me and not giving me any freebies or anything like that. It's just that's who I went with to get this machine, and I found their service absolutely brilliant. But yeah, as I was saying in the first place, it wasn't brilliant today. Very hard work. The winds that we've been having for quite a while have now gone, and the beaches are starting to sand up a bit now. As we got lower down the beaches, we found it quite soft underfoot, so anything that's there is going to be quite deep. The top of the beaches we've been doing consistently now for weeks on end, and there really is not much left to take off the beaches anymore, not locally anyway. Other than that, there's not really an awful lot to say about that session. It was really disappointing. If it wasn't for that little run of 5Ps, then I would have had an absolute disaster. But at least me Vanquish did find a nugget on its maiden trip out. Les, on the other hand, he spent a lot of time right next to or right behind the Sealife Adventure and worked his way down towards the Premier Inn. And there's never really a lot down there. Even in August, September time when we go down, there's not an awful lot down there. So I don't know what you were thinking. But anyway, that is it for now. We are going to start a year-long session where we're going out specifically looking for certain things. And during these sessions, we're not going to find hardly anything at all. Well, we're assuming we won't, but what we're looking for is special things, and we might only do one bit of filming per session, so we're not going to get any videos out of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it over the year, and if we do have any kind of luck during that year, then we'll probably issue it as a New Year video for the last video of the year, as like the New Year special. So I don't know when we're next going to upload a video. We've got a couple in the pipeline as it is now. This one is going to go on as a midweek special, but there's one already uploaded which is scheduled to come on after this one. So I don't know when we'll be out again, but when we do go out, you'll know about it because there will be more uploads to follow. So until then, bye bye for now.